Hey guys, did you grow up having an amazing Nintendo Christmas? Was there one that stuck out? Did you get a certain game, a certain system? Did you have such great memories on school break? Let's talk about it. I was lucky enough to have a few really amazing Christmases. We of course got the one of the most exciting of them all and the most fun of them all was me and my brother got the Nintendo Entertainment System, the NES, and we of course got the regular set. It came with the Zapper, and it came with Duck Hunt / Mario Brothers. That was amazing. I remember playing at our grandparents' house. I remember playing with our cousins. We were all together for our Christmas holiday. That ranks up there. Another one I think about is the Game Boy era. That one came out. The idea of taking Nintendo with us somewhere. Like, you got to remember, this is an era we grew up without. There was no cell phones. I mean, maybe a bag phone in the 80s, but we didn't have that. But the idea of taking a Nintendo with you was amazing, and we had to have it. And so me and my brother have, and I still have it, the old Game Boy, the black and white, no lighted screens, link cable, set up so you can play Tetris together. And of course, then you had to have two of the cartridge if you're going to play something together. But I think the most magical of all has got to be, still to this day, the most magical Nintendo Christmas has got to be the Super Nintendo Christmas of 1991, because that system, let me tell you, me and my brother would go to the store. We had a local Kmart store, which, there's not a lot of those out there anymore. There was a Kmart kiosk, and they had the system. Remember it fondly. They had the system in like a kind of a plexiglass box bubbled in, and they had the Super Nintendo controller here. I got one of the originals here from back in the day. Of course, you can take a look. They had the Super Nintendo controller, and it was about, kind of sticking out from that box. And they had a rigid piece of metal going across this wire and a little wrapped thing. So you could walk up and you could grab controller 1, controller 2 was right next to it. And my poor mother would take us shopping, and I just think she probably heard hours and hours of us asking over and over again, can Santa Claus or can you guys get us the Super Nintendo for Christmas? That's all we want. Both of us, one gift. We don't care. We just want the Super Nintendo. We don't need any socks. We don't need any shirts. We don't need anything else. We just want the Super Nintendo, please. That's all we want. And every time we'd go by that kiosk, it had this game. These are original games from when we were kids, by the way. This is from I've had this since 1991. This cart. But we'd play this game in the kiosk. It was unbelievable, you guys. Like, just walking by, looking at what Mario looks like with 16 bits. The audio was amazing. The sound was just, I don't know, it just sounded so much brighter. It just, I don't know, it grabbed us. It grabbed me for sure. The colorful sprites, 16 bits. Mario looked different. Yoshi, riding the dinosaur Yoshi. We're like, oh my god, this is so amazing. You can ride a dinosaur and you can eat things. This is outstanding. And there's a whole world, and it's bigger than any Mario world that's ever existed. This is going to be so amazing. I have to have this for Christmas. This would be the greatest Christmas ever if we could just get one of these. That was 30 years ago. Can you believe it? 30 years ago, this Christmas, the Super Nintendo released in North America. I was looking up articles about this. I couldn't believe it. And among the launch games we had Super Mario World. Another one I was able to grab quickly to show you is one of my all-time favorites. Pilot Wings came out that year. That was an amazing game to get. I'm trying to think of what I don't. F-Zero. F-Zero is the other one. I do have that one on the shelf. F-Zero. What about F-Zero? High-speed, futuristic racing, fast-paced, great soundtrack, excitement. And again, I mean, back in this day, you didn't have anything like that. These were all revolutionary games. And then we got, I think it was that Christmas, we got John Madden 1990. No, there was not a year attached. It was just John Madden Football for Super Nintendo. And that to me was, of the grouping, like, that was like if we got 3 or 4 games total for that Christmas, I think. That was probably number 4, but it was still really good. And obviously, how would you know back in that day growing up that John Madden Football is still going on in 2020? 30 years later, it's still going on. We're still making new Maddens every single year. It's insane. So for me, it's always going to be the Christmas of 1991, the most magical of them all. But I want to know, what is your favorite Christmas memory? Or what's the one that sticks out the most? What's the one that's burned into your brain the most? Tell me in the comments below. I would love to hear what you guys think. And a lot of you are going to be a little younger probably. Maybe it was the N64. Maybe it was the Wii. I don't know. Or maybe you're young enough it was something else. Maybe it was a 3DS Christmas. All great times. So let me know in the comments below. And if you did like the video, hit that thumbs up. It really helps. I will see you next time, friends. Have a great rest of your holiday season.